Would you rather be dead? No. Would you rather die here? No. What did you want to be, Raymond K. Hessel? The question, Raymond, was what did you want to be?
Answering, Raymond. Jesus.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Stop for a second. Alright, what's going on, guys? Trail 7 Reactions. About to get to this video. It's been, I guess the last brand video I did was like about a week ago. Oh no, actually about 10 days ago. Wow, that was far behind. That's okay. I got to my updates. I said I was going to do this one for Joe. It actually came out about 2 weeks ago, so I'm a little late on it, but that's okay. I make premieres sometimes I don't. Last one I did was Suicide. Looks like I got a good review on it. Got some comments on it, so I appreciate you guys. And let's go ahead and check this one out. Like in the comments, I've seen some people say R.I.P. Joe somebody. So apparently, you guys know the story or whatever happened, and I'm about to learn the story. And if I haven't been following Ren, so the way you guys have, so I don't know all the information and the story behind it. So I guess I'm gonna get more information about it with this one. This is for Joe. Let's go. Is this an on location thing? Before we get started, I had it in my head that I wanted to comment on like the location. Like I see a lot of people doing on location stuff, which is really, really cool. So I think that's really cool. I don't know exactly where this is, but I think it's dope. He's got this light here, the keyboard, and he's gonna start off singing. And I know Ren started out as a street performer. That's one thing I do know. So he's used to being very creative in front of people when it's not like a setup. You know, you go on stage, you perform, and that's one thing, but like just performing in front of people that are just kind of walking by or doing, you know, normal everyday stuff, and you got to kind of get their attention. That's got to be hard, you know. Being from New York, I've seen that a lot where there's the subways and things like that. Different. He's playing with those notes in betweens. He's like doing the that's cool.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some
world came from our tear ducts.
Empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum.
And the cool thing about listening to music like this or reacting to it is learning the story behind it. So you know, you really got to pay attention to the words and what they're saying. So apparently, from what I'm hearing, somebody jumped somewhere that night. He took his life. You know, I don't know. He touches on strong subjects, and then he paints like you really got to like go over the lyrics many times to figure out, you know, to really catch the details.
You jump. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the Pier caving, kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine, not the way that it worked. I was late like a jerk, there's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
That's a story right there. Like I can't imagine thinking about that. You thought that there was time you could have helped this person that took their own life. You know, like I think that's what it's all about. And he wishes he thinks about it and puts it in the song and tries to like rewind it and change the events. And it's not changing anything, right? But that's the feelings you go through. So
I miss you, absurd, fuck.
Interesting. And he's a super talented pianist, right? Like, it's so weird saying that word, right? Piano player. Can I say piano player? Pianist.
Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin.
Some say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. That's like a complete opposite. It's like, well, we're only human, we make mistakes. And be like, oh, I'm condemning you for everything you've ever done.
Pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin. Some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live. That's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong. Freckled angels live on. Freckled angels climb higher. Freckled angels still inspire. Freckled angels won't forget you. Teach me to live my life better.
I like where he was going with this here. I wish it was more. I mean, it's his song, right? I wish he would have went further into that instead of jumping into this thing.
But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong.
Right.
Freckled angels live on. Freckled angels climb higher. Freckled angels still inspire. Freckled angels won't forget you. Teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you. Now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you. But for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body. But for everything it's worth, made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage. And that's all because of you.
Nice.
Freckled angels
I tried playing piano once. I have a keyboard and everything, but it's just so, look how you gotta, if you know piano, I heard you can learn any instrument because it's like every scale. I don't know nothing about it, but I've tried playing a little bit. I know a little bit, but not too much. This is great. This is awesome how you can play and sing at the same time. It's difficult for people to do, especially coming out like as an artist. Maybe you're a rapper and then you might not play instruments and stuff. But these artists now, I like that they're coming out playing instruments, doing different things than just getting on the microphone and spitting some lyrics,
Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings they fly the farthest, So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay.
Nice. Well done. I like the video, like the song. It's a memorial of a friend who passed. Is it going to say in memory of? No? Okay, let's see. This is what YouTube is for. Making a star from the ground up. No record company, no radio station. Got it, got it. Everyone, there's just to be honest, related music be released nowadays. Rent. Hold my Shakespeare. I can't even put words to describe how this is flawless. A big fan. Yeah, somebody tell me a little bit of the story, though. Obviously, I saw something on RIP, said RIP Joe, and his last name, whatever, it was on the last one, maybe the suicide one, and that might be what that's about, too. It's so hard to follow all the stories, and then if you follow the artists, like, on a regular, like, there's some artists that I do follow on, like, a regular, and I know a lot of their story, you know. Obviously, we don't know everything about people, but I know a lot, just because I'm following them. Yeah, of course, Ren is a master pianist as well. So much talent. Yeah, of course, and, you know, coming from a street performer, that type of
What are we doing?
authenticity is just amazing. Like, that's what it is. It's like, I am myself, like, as much as I can be out here. I'm exposed to everyone. I'm not preparing to get on stage, and I practice and rehearse. Like, I might practice and rehearse, but it's like an open mic, like, just out in the open, and I think that's so dope. So I'm going to continue to follow Ren. After listening to Ren, all the music I hear sounds dull and incomplete. Ren is on another level. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to listen to him and even go over some of the older songs that I have explored already and see if I can put some more of the story together. But you guys keep me informed, so leave some comments, like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you being here. I'm on all platforms, 307 Kids, Instagram, Patreon. I have blocked videos up there, so you can watch me there too. So until next time, thanks for hanging out. Peace.
Look, the people you are after are the people you depend on. We cook your meals, we haul your trash, we connect your calls, we drive your ambulances, we guard you while you sleep. Do not fault us.